March 31st, 2023. The Border Arts Network. What is the Border Arts Network? It's a new digital platform, a space for arts and artists, creators of the entire border from Texas to California, from the south side to the north side. You know, we don't exclude anybody just because they're from, you know, Amarillo or, you know, in California from, you know, the north side. Anybody from the border states, because the border it has a lot of reach. And so we're including all artists, creators on the border, and also Mexico. En México también, los artistas, los creadores de México, de toda la frontera. Entonces, queremos dar la bienvenida a todos a que se unan con nosotros en la plataforma y posiblemente podemos colaborar, hacer más trabajos juntos, más promoción. That's the whole idea, is to elevate the arts of the border, to give it its proper place, and also to help define what the border is like for most of us. For most of us, the border, it's a fantastic place. It's a beautiful place. A place of love and friendship and tradition and values. And it's not what we sometimes see politicized, right? Unfortunately, or perhaps not unfortunately. Maybe it's just, you know, it's all part of the game, right? Politics is part of our existence. But sometimes it does get a little carried away with trying to polarize people into one side of thinking, one way of thinking about this area. And a lot of people that have never been down here have a certain concept of this idea, of this area. The border is a dangerous zone where only the, you know, killers and traffickers and all those, you know, those kind of people are the ones who are here, but that's not true. The majority of the people down here are creators, artists, and hardworking people. I know a lot of people in my family who are workers. You know, they work in factories, they work in school districts, and I admire them a lot. They may not be poets, they may not be writing books, but they are part of this beautiful fabric of the border. They contribute so much in the way of values and culture. The way they interact with one another is their own little culture too. You know, it's this culture of like ragging on each other, right? As a way to communicate, which is rare. You don't see it, certainly, like in my experience in my circles, you know, where I guess sometimes we tend to be a little more uptight. In those scenarios, in those environments, it's a lot more, you know, of a closely knit kind of culture where they're like brothers or sisters, you know, in arms almost, you know, but they're a working army, you know, army of workers. So I admire them greatly, and that's why I want to highlight the beauty of this region. That's the whole purpose. I was asked what made me think of doing this, starting the Border Arts Network. And at first, I gotta be honest, I didn't know why. It just came to me. It's like I was there, and from the ether, from somewhere, it just landed on me. And that was back in 2017, and I didn't know what to do with it. It was just an apparition. But it always stayed in the, you know, that there. It was always there, nagging me, like, hey, let's do something. And so, in the pandemic, when we had all this danger and fear and a lot of uncertainty. One of the advantages of that is that I was able to sit down and focus and be able to, really explore what it is that I was gonna do with this. And so, in that sense, I got something good out of the pandemic. Besides that, I started playing guitar, so that's good too. Started learning some French, I know a little bit, at least some words. But I advanced the idea of Border Arts Network, and now we're here, ready to launch, and that's why this is so important to me, to be able to mark the occasion. We weren't gonna do anything like this. We weren't gonna do an event. I was just gonna launch. Hey, we're launching. We're live. But thanks to a very close friend and somebody who has been helping me with advice and opinions and somebody who I can bounce off ideas. Miss Kathleen Carlson right here, who, by the way, also provided the delicious cookies. Have you tried them? Yes. Cookies and candies. She was the one who kind of like input me, like, hey, weren't you gonna do something? And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess we do have to do something, like mark the event. So that's why we're here. That's what we're doing. And I want to thank you all for showing up. And whoever is gonna watch this, whoever watches live, it's streaming on Facebook and YouTube, and thanks a lot for coming. What I want to do real quick is go ahead and click the button and launch this thing. So that's what we're going to do right now. Let's see. Okay, so I'm on the app right now, and I guess my launch button is going to be the publish. So we're going to publish right here, right now. Okay.
Was your speech recorded for the live stream right now?
Yes, it's on.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you.
So there it is.
Yeah.
Officially.
Bravo.
Oh.
Bravo.
Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to give you guys, and we'll be spreading these out to whoever, whenever, from now on, access cards. Some people call these business cards. I'm gonna call them, this is an access, this is a key. Okay, this is your key, so I'm gonna go ahead and start giving you guys a key.
Oh, that's the first